Hello everybody, welcome. Sorry for the long break. I'm back. I gotta fix my shirt. Hold up, I'll be right back. Alright, hopefully to finish up Dead Rising. So yeah, we did miss one survivor, but you know what? I really don't care. I already got them all.
Yeah.
And if I continue the achievement run that I'm doing on another file, you'll see me get the last one. All I did was miss the old lady somehow. Oh, bowling ball. I don't need that. Freaking survivors. I already did that several times. You can even watch my last stream if you want to see that, or my Let's Play. It's just kind of upsetting that I forgot about it. Somehow I was a little late getting all the other people and everything, but you know what? I'm here to just play this for fun. I've done it like 50 times. Every time I play this game, I risk people. So that's the best part of the game to me. We may continue on YouTube. Maybe next week. Start it up. September 22nd. I need to enlarge this because I see my green screen is a bit fuzzy in the background. And it's annoying me. Why am I constantly dropping? Why am I dropping frames already? Like, I already have 700. Like, that's ridiculous. I had like 500 before I even really began streaming. Like, I was typing on Twitter and social media about it, and I come back and it's already over 500. And it's on and off now. Great. What the hell is going on? Oh.
The military. They'll come, won't they? It's just like Santa Cabeza. The government wants to cover this up too.
They're already here, babe. Now I just gotta wait. I don't know why I'm dropping frames all of a sudden. Wish I wasn't. I don't know what's constantly causing it now. I used to like never drop frames. That and the game is a bit behind. Like, the audio used to be on point for OBS and now it's just behind. And now we gotta wait. Not that long though. So yeah, if you guys checked out my announcements page on my Discord, Saturday I'll be adding in Red Dead Redemption 1. If you check out my announcements tab on Discord, you'll see that I'm going to be adding on Red Dead Redemption 1, so that way I can play 2. But yeah, I'll be playing Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 eventually. Hopefully I can make it through. I don't plan on trying to 100% the whole thing. We'll play it by ear. At least mission-wise, I'll probably just go through as much of the game as I can with side quests and story. This is really annoying me. I'll be back. Yeah, I don't know how well this is gonna hold. Like, I'm really getting tired of it constantly dropping. I just want it to stabilize for a while. Like, it seriously just goes on and off, and it pisses me off. So the army's here, and then they return. I am not. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I am not doing a damn thing. What is going on? I can't stream like I used to. It sucks. It's not that bad, but it's still annoying. So we got a helicopter. This thing is really annoying to repel. You have not done it with the Mega Buster. I'm sure you can. I don't know if you can. I usually have done it with the Special Forces machine gun, the rifle, but you can also use a sniper and take out the actual pilots, which I have tried it. I was actually able to see the pilots inside of it, but I have yet to actually put a good aim on them with it. So, I'm not good at sniping. Hello. I'm indeed fighting back. Fuckers. Go fuck off. It's a trophy if you keep killing a certain number. If you kill a certain number of these guys, it's a trophy. These guys are actually pretty annoying. They will fuck you up. Careful. Oh yeah. Zombie blowjob and I am not. And now. I usually katana the fuck out of them. Fucking constant dropping frames. It just won't stop. I can't even really pay attention to see where it's happening. I just just don't know why it's happening. Maybe OBS needs to reinstall or some shit. I don't know. I doubt it. Something needs to happen because this should not be constantly doing what it is. I miss being able to stream the way I did, where I could get like maybe 100 drop frames throughout the whole thing. Now it's constant on and off every couple seconds. I don't even know if it's that bad. Yeah, I have yet to catch it dropping. I mean, I've seen it on my OBS, but I have yet to actually catch it actually happening. Break! Dang! So you just stand up here and you get lucky. I could have hit him there if he didn't shoot me. He also shoots missiles as well as the rapid fire. Wow, that was fast. These do travel far, it's just slow. Let's see you. That actually hit. Is it possible to kill it with this thing? I wouldn't see why not. You just gotta be really on point with your aim. And shoot ahead of time. Let it hit me. Oh! Actually, those should have hit when he did the missiles. That's actually your best point time to shoot him with the sniper. Those actually should have hit there. I have yet to actually see a video on that. Yeah, you have to hit the tail. Nice miss. Those all were like point blank, or not point blank, but those were hitting. Yeah, that was clearly hitting. This is the real Mega Buster we're talking about here. This should not. This should be able to destroy that thing in a matter of hits. This thing would have been gone if I had there go, to be honest. And I'm not gonna waste time. Or my health bar, for that matter, because I don't really care to get that. That thing should have been gone. Several times. So you can hit it. I'm not sure if you can hit a rotor with the Mega Buster, if you can hit point on with in the window or anything. So I know if you sniped the dudes, you could take them out with a sniper by shooting at the packets. I wouldn't see why no Mega Buster wouldn't be able to shoot through the glass. And if you go down to where you fought Larry, I think his name was the Butcher guy, with their gun, or the gun that the guy in the gun shop Brett has, he has their gun as well, the assault rifles. You can go down to the butcher shop, shoot the meat, unload the whole entire thing without moving your gun cursor at all, and you'll get the perfect gunner achievement as well. The earliest point in the game to do it, I think, is off the survivor, though. Nothing's changed. They admitted their fault. They didn't at Santa Cabeza, and they won't now. She's right. If we die here, the evidence will be covered up, and the truth will stay in the shadows forever. Nothing will change. Indeed. All you did when I stopped streaming briefly was just stand here, so you did miss like a bit of time with me just sitting there doing nothing. So you didn't miss much. I'm currently eating too, so give me a sec. I've yet to see my stream actually slow down because of dropping frames and lag. Interesting. I guess the frames, because I had it at 30 frames, I guess putting it up to 60 frames made made the sound cue better. Makes sense. So now we just wait, basically. We have to wait till noon, but we also have to talk to Isabella shortly before that to get the queue to go to the helipad, because if you go to the helipad at noon before talking to her, without getting the okay, go ahead without me, the dude will literally miss your ass. It is dumb. I forgot what time, but you also do see the army leader pop in. Because the army comes, then they leave. You see another cutscene of them come in, then you see a cutscene of their leader, and then they take off for the rest of this night, or whatever. And then overtime mode starts once you have the A ending. And then that's the rest of the game. Yes! I don't even know where you guys are. And then the zombies do die. Then they come back. When they die briefly, they get replaced by the army, and then they come back. It's weird. But right now they're here cleaning up, trying to sweep it under the rug. Like they did at Santa Cabeza, the hometown of Carlito and Isabella. Also the hometown of Nick Ramos, 3. The immune portion. By the way, these guns are infinite, so like you can constantly keep getting more and more and more, so don't worry about running out of bullets. You want to take out the helicopter. You know, constantly go and fight more of these guys. Infinito! They keep spawning back. And you have 2 chances of getting the helicopter. Actually, multiple. But this is the first time it appears, and then it appears again throughout the overtime mode. So you have 2 chances of taking it down.
Don't let him get away. Don't let him get away.
These guys are more annoying than the cultists. Except the cultists can capture you outside and weakening your full health bar. If you die to them, you die. These guys, they catch you. They run out of health. Kind of annoying. If you want the mech boots, you cannot be captured by them at all. You can die to zombies, but if you lose your health to them, they capture you. Them or the chopper. You will be captured. Which means then you have to restart. Reload a save before that happens. I'm constantly dropping frames. I don't see it though. Odd. Maybe it's like happening and I just don't notice it. The aim is the tail, rather. It doesn't even take that much. You can take it out with one gun. What? That bullet didn't even hit me. And this took me so long to do when I was recording this. Oh my god, so much editing. Well, not really. It didn't take that long to edit down. I just left in parts of me doing it, left in a little bit to show the work, and cut down all this extra bullshit. 'Cause it did take me a while to do it. That was my first time in a long time doing it. I've only did this like 3 times. Maybe it takes more than one, but it definitely doesn't take one. It's almost time. I know I definitely missed the last Survivor due to the fact that I was trying to show off pictures and shit. But she's unimportant, really. I already have everyone. I just like to dwell on the past and erase it all. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Huh, Tyrus, why do you have a red dot live symbol? Oh, I don't know. Looks like he's been away too. Well, it is good to be back myself. Work has been exhausting. We've been behind since we lost a lot of our workers due to the People Share agency. And we're starting to get more of our actual full-time, our full-on hirees coming in, and soon to be and soon to have more people working for another agency instead of just nothing but full-on hirees. But it's good to know that work is getting some new people in soon, hopefully. I know I missed a lot of days. This October did not go as well as planned. I plan to make up a bunch on Sunday and Saturday, but Sunday I had a very stiff neck. I don't know where it came from. It wasn't because I didn't wake up with it. I got it as I was like sleeping in. So I definitely laid down my neck wrong somehow throughout the rest of the day. And I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna stream. Was gonna stream Sunday as well, but due to that issue with my pain and stiff neck, I also had a massive stomach pain. Saturday I was gonna stream, but I was just tired. I didn't get much sleep for that that Friday. So Saturday I went into work with no sleep, only like 2 hours. And Sunday I just slept in. Today I didn't get much sleep from last night either. But it's a lot better because I did sleep Sunday. I got like 5 hours, 4 hours. Better than like 2 hours from Friday. And I also went in at 6 in the morning. Versus 7. 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh no, I should be at work. Oh no. periodically, just in case. Just to give it at a certain time, which I forget. It's usually like right beforehand, so. I do not know what time the army cleans up and takes off. Should be happening soon. It's going at 7 o'clock. Ooh, a katana. Weapon of choice for these guys. I normally don't Mega Buster them. I normally counter them. So you guys don't see me doing nothing. Just going around killing them. Having fun. They're good experience if you're not max level. I mean, not really, but they're decent at this point in time if you want to get the extra experience. Just going around killing them. You get extra experience for that. The gun's not bad, it's good for grunt. Also, you get some decent experience for repelling the arrows after. I'm not fighting. Ah, I'm running. I'm fighting back. I'm only protecting myself. You guys are fucking assholes. My god, I'm running right into zombies. Still a lot of. There's still quite a bit of time left. I don't know if I can. Maybe I can. If not, and there's still some days. Tomorrow I plan on doing a bunch of Parasite Eve. I really would like to see if I can. If I can get through this Parasite Eve, I'm fine, because that's all I actually plan to do. That and some Resident Evil, but it's a little late now. At least I got through Luigi's Mansion and Silent Hill. I got through a couple games, that's all that matters. And by couple, I mean 3 or 4. 3 or 4 games, that was my aim, at least. Shit, it's almost 9 already. Periodically save. Yeah, got a few queens. Got 4. Not bad. You need 10. That's why I'm saving them. Because it's kind of annoying to go and farm. Nectar's a good way to get yourself. Easily made by orange juice. Combining 2 orange juices makes nectar. Right there. Always good to have. It's always good to have some extra drinks, because you don't know when these guys are going to fucking destroy you, or just if you're low on health, without any drinks or food items, you're going to get killed, or captured. I should be seeing him soon. Holy shit. I guess the frame drops aren't annoying for some reason. Maybe not just for me. Maybe not on my end, they aren't. For some reason it's just not... I'm not catching it on my stream. I'm seeing them constantly dropping, but it should... I should see it. But I'm not. Yeah, that whole stretch. I knew I dropped frames throughout that. I'm constantly dropping frames. God. Oh fuck. Jesus. Rolled right into that. Hey, Zero, welcome. Thank you for the host. You wanna go? Ow. Ow. Hey. Who has the balls? Ah! Was good, man. Just mega bustering our way to fucking victory. Well, we wait for me to go for my helicopter. Only realized that I failed, and then overtime mode. We're almost done with the initial 3 days. We're technically on day 4 right now, but we're done, almost done with the main story. First half of it, anyway. I'm just saving up bees too because I need that for Zombrex. Nice. How you feeling? You feeling a lot better? Chug, chug, chug. Give me that beat. Yep. I gotta wait till next word off for that. Oh, you're armless. Get it because he's disarmed and armless. Oh, how sad for you. How sad for you. You're back to 100? Good. Sadly, I can't feel the same. I didn't really get much sleep last night, but I got enough sleep on Sunday to where I'm not exhausted. Not like Saturday or Friday, I got literally like 2 hours of sleep and then went into work at 6 a.m. I just had an on and off headache all day, and yesterday, and Saturday. I would have streamed yesterday as well, but I had a stomach ache from eating something from whatever I ate. I had a hamburger and some macaroni. I would have streamed, and then I also had a stiff ass neck. I didn't even wake up with a stiff neck. It was from relaxing and laying down all day. So I got it just from laying down wrong. Didn't even wake up with it. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not streaming. It still hurts. Not too bad. But I've had an on and off headache all day. It really sucks. Where are you, Brock? You're supposed to make an appearance. What time does that even happen? Yeah. I have 3 hours remain. We should have... The army should leave. I know they come in, then they leave. You see the leader. That's not during overtime mode, is it? I don't... Can't believe I'm asking for this. I should have already... Maybe that is. Stiff necks suck. They do suck. It wasn't that bad though, I was able to move my head. It's not like a typical stiff neck where it's just like, oh, I can't, I have to keep my neck in this one position. It hurts, then you gotta like move your whole body. That's what I thought. No, I always thought he was before the overtime mode. Yeah, it's not one of those stiff necks where you're just like turning your whole body to look some position. It's, I was able to move, it just was painful. Yeah, it's because the army comes in. You first see them when they talk to Jessie, the blonde chick, and you come back. You see that she's become a zombie. Shortly after that, the army comes in, which is what the start of this stream was. You see them come in. They make a wave, just mowing down all the zombies like they are now. And then a few hours after that, eventually you'll see Brock come in. He recalls them all. You see the leader take off his mask, he reveals himself, and then all the zombies are dead, and then that's when you have free reign of the mall until you go to the helipad, which is literally less than 3 hours from now. And then overtime mode starts, and then the army is literally full swing again back in the mall, but the only difference between is they have freaking little surveying bots. And they're everywhere. Hey, 9th Street, welcome. And winter cannot come enough. Winter cannot go away. No. Winter can go away. Christmas is fine. New Year's is fine. Thanksgiving is fine. Not that winter is during Thanksgiving, but it can't snow during it. Yeah, winter can go away. I want summer and I want my fall. I feel like we're in the midst of spring right now with how chilly it's been lately for me. I want fall and I want summer. Those are the best months. Spring is a great month, or season rather. It's a lot chillier than I would like it to be. Winter can go and pound salt. I hate the cold. As much as I grew up in Illinois, living very close to Chicago and the lakefront, it's a lot colder in Illinois than it is here. I mean, not by much, but enough due to the lakefront. But I'd rather it go away. You can't work in the winter though, yeah. Well, hey, at least we'll be streaming again. At least I don't gotta deal with fucking busy-ass work. Being at Chick-fil-A, I would be busy as fuck. I don't have to deal with that now. I also don't have to deal with taking out boxes and trash in the middle of the freaking winter. Yay. Yeah, but at least we can stream again. We can continue Kingdom Hearts. If they don't delay it, though, winter means that Kingdom Hearts 3. Yay. I'm just looking forward to our co-op sessions again with PSO and Kingdom Hearts and our future Dead Rising stuff. I know we didn't get to Left 4 Dead, but we can always do Left 4 Dead when you return. Yeah. That's a plus. I am not fighting back! I am defending myself, you asshole! I guess that's what it means to fight back, but I am literally avoiding you guys. I could probably make overtime mode pretty quickly. Like, if I save these bees, I can make overtime mode very quick. Whether or not I have a hard time fighting Brock, because I cannot pull off moves for the life of me, because I never do them. I always use weapons. I like literally find doing the physical moves not all that fun. Unless you're co-oping and you just love seeing the shit you guys can do when you co-op. That's really the only time I enjoy fighting zombies in these games is co-oping with somebody, because that's the fun of just using it. But what's the point of using physical combat moves and specials when you can use weapons? That's just how it is for me. So like by the time I get to the final boss of this game, I'm like not good at it because he's hand-to-hand combat. And then you beat TK for the first time and it's just like that's it. Ah. There we go. I knew it. I knew it was before the freaking overtime mode. I thought so. I just never know what time it procs. I never know what time Brock procs. There we go. Constantly dropping frames, and yet I don't see it happening. Is it just like avoiding it, or is it like stuttering? On my end, it doesn't show it. I can't really catch it. On my preview, it's not showing a damn thing. It's almost time. Don't worry about me. Save yourself. Okay. I have literally 19,000 drop frames. Because I see the red square happening like every 2 seconds. But yet, every time I look at my freaking preview, which is why I have that even going, is so I can monitor my own stuttering and frame drops. And not only that, that's where chat is. And I see nothing. Normally when this happens, I see it all. I see the frame drops and all. Good, now I have free reign of the entire mall. The army is gone. The zombies, for some reason, are all dead at this point. I mean, yeah, they killed them all, but yet then they come back. The army comes back, the zombies come back. Peaceful music go away because it's not the time. For some reason, the army leaves, but then they come back. Maybe then they realize. Maybe then they see. Oh shit! The zombies aren't all dead. They just came out of nowhere and materialized. You're alive. I sworn you were alive just now. Maybe not. Maybe not. I sworn I saw movement. Maybe I'm just tired. Yeah. Alright, Isabella gave us the cue. You literally gotta wait for that last cutscene. Talk to Isabella shortly before the helicopter comes to save your ass at noon. She will say, go ahead and go, don't worry about me. If you do not talk to her, because it's happened to me, you can go and run to the helicopter and prance around naked for all I care, with your thumb up your ass, hanging upside down, jerking off. The dude will miss your ass, no matter how many times you come. Pun intended. Trust me, it's happened. I had to restart an entire file one time. Back in high school. I'm not sure which playthrough this was. I think it was probably like my second or third time way through this game. And I remember that happening. And I was so pissed. I literally had no time, too. I had like 5-10 minutes to run from the hideout where Isabella is all the way up here after talking to her, and I literally get to about a good third way there, and it freaking procs the cutscene of him coming, and I'm just like, motherfucker. Alright, you don't even need to be on the helipad, you just gotta be out here. I like to stand on the helipad because of reasons, but we are good to go. Overtime mode begins shortly, once it hits noon. Once you talk to Isabella and get the dialogue from her to go, you're fine. That didn't even take long, probably about an hour. Considering I had to stop stream because of actual frame loss that I actually was able to catch the last attempt of this stream I tried doing just not even 40 minutes ago. Which actually had some frame loss. I changed up some settings and it seems to still drop frames, but for some reason it's not showing it. Also, I changed it to 60 FPS because that seems to make OBS, the cues in OBS were a little bit behind, so it was very concerning. So it seems to be a little bit more on point now. At least my camera doesn't freeze like it used to. I remember during my Kingdom Hearts series, every now and then people would be like, "Your camera froze, motherfucker." I gotta also buy me a Switch memory card coming soon because my Pokemon Let's Go is coming in the mail in the next month. I gotta buy a new memory card for that. Apparently, even though I canceled it, I don't recall ever buying Dark Souls off Walgreens or whatever it was, Walmart or whatever. But apparently I thought I canceled it because I did buy it off Amazon and I canceled that order. But apparently I ordered it also off Walmart or some shit. And I got a copy of Dark Souls Remaster on the Switch. I was going to buy it, and then I was like, you know what, I'll wait until it comes out. And then somehow it came in the mail. I'm like, how many damn copies do I buy? This is the reason why I had 2 copies of Devil May Cry and Kingdom Hearts 2.8 or 0.2, 2.8. This is how that's how that shit happens. At least I don't have another copy of Dark Souls Switch coming in. That'd be stupid. But I need to buy another memory card because mine's full. But yeah, stay tuned for Saturdays though. Red Dead Redemption is going to be taking over Monster Hunter. I didn't even know I bought it off Walmart. I canceled it off Amazon. I just got it in the mail. I'm like, I don't remember ordering anything besides a Switch controller, which I have yet to get. But either way, I was like, okay, fine, I'll play it in 30 FPS. PS4 version's in 60. Anyway. Yeah. Red Dead Redemption 1 is going to be taking over Monster Hunter World. And then once I beat that, I'm going to be playing Red Dead Redemption 2. It's really the only way I'm going to be able to, because Monster Hunter was a game I was just going to be playing periodically and I could switch in and out. There's no real rush for me to like play through the game or beat it because I already have. So I can easily just swap that in and out. Every other game I'm playing through a franchise of. And once I beat Dark Souls, it's World of Warcraft. And after World of Warcraft, I don't know what I'm playing. Probably something. I'm not even going to do that much of World of Warcraft. I know Cactus wants me to try out Final Fantasy XIV, which I'm going to look into. I may, if it's not too much, I may actually get it for a while, so I may swap out that for World of Warcraft. May swap out World of Warcraft after I'm done playing it for that. Play the trial for a bit, see how I like it, and then decide. For your single streams, you mean? Sounds like a good schedule. Well, if you're doing solo PSO or Monster Hunter on Sundays, I can join you on those days. Or depends on what time you do them. Unless you want to join me for Borderlands. Because Wednesdays is perfect for PSO, because that's when I do it. But, if you're talking about solo, those are good days. And if you do it early enough on Sundays, I can play with you. I can play with you on PSO or Monster Hunter until Borderlands 1 till 6 p.m. is when I'll start Borderlands. And then I'm coming back to Batman and Spider-Man. Spider-Man is still on. I've just, for some reason, haven't been in the mood. With Monster Hunter making a resurgence. But that's gonna go away and come back. Just like with PSO and PSO2. And PSU. So far, the only MMO that's gonna stay long-term is PSO and DBO. I'm really starting to actually really enjoy Dragon Ball Online, and I want to get through as much as I can of it. So yeah, but Sundays, if that's fine with you, we can stream it as early as you want, up until 6 p.m., and then you can decide to join me on Borderlands. And then whenever you want to decide to do a co-op session of any of these games, let me know. I could try to add that into once I beat some of these games, I could try to add in a specific co-op. But that, or we could just make a schedule around co-op sessions that are earlier than when I normally stream. Because I don't want to make a schedule based off co-op on my own schedule, because then there might be a time where you can't play or you get busy. So we would have to make a schedule on your time that works for you. That is before my main streams. But I suggest if you are going to come back to streaming that you do stream solo. That's how you get into it. It's a grind. Also make sure to, even if you don't have a green screen, get your webcam going. A lot of people still use webcam even without a green screen, but that's on you. Not everyone is a camera person. I used to not be. I used to just not use webcam at all. And then I started doing it with PSO, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I love webcam. Don't know why. And even then on PSO, I was like, I made it so I was transparent. It was weird. I had no real way of doing it. That's how I did it back then. Was I just made it transparent so you could still see the game. That was before my green screen. And shit like that. Wednesday, Friday mornings I'll stream solo while you're at work. Wednesday nights I'm free for co-op, and probably Saturdays. Nice. Well, eventually work will free up again and not be so behind, so Saturdays will eventually free up.
He's still alive.
I won't be working all Saturdays eventually. Because Saturdays technically aren't. We don't technically work Saturdays anymore. We only are now because we lost a lot of workers. But yeah, stream when you can, solo, as much as you can, and then whenever games I do that are co-opable, or even games that aren't co-opable, feel free to join me with them. You can always stream them too. But games like PSO and DBO and Borderlands and stuff like that, feel free to join me on them. I mean, I'm going to be streaming Pokemon, the classic, earlier Game Boy Pokemon games like Red, Blue, Gold, and Silver and those. I'm going to be streaming those for my 3DS. Feel free to get them if you already don't have them, and you can just play them. You don't even have to stream, because I know you can't with the 3DS, but you can always just join me on you. Or you can stream the, or you actually could stream them if you get an emulator. Scratch that. You might as well just stream them. Even though technically we can't trade, which, if you know how to set up the emulators to do so, you could technically trade between yourself. I have two 3DSs, so I can easily do that. I don't have to worry about emulation. The only time I might have to worry about emulating is the Game Boy Advance. So Ruby and Sapphire and stuff like that, and Fire Red and Leaf Green, I'm definitely gonna emulate. Unless they release them. Please do. And not for the fucking XL or whatever it is, because I know some GBA games are like XL or some shit. Fucking sucks. I love how this game has 2 credits. Such a good song. And I had to mute it out in my series. You know what's funny? The other, it was either yesterday or the day before. I actually got a copyright claim for Dead Rising 2 Let's Play Episode 1, Father of the Year. Copyright claim on a video that is from last year. I was like, that video's old. It's from last year. I've been getting a lot of copyright claims from my videos that are like over a year old. Especially anything that has to do with Dead Rising. Closing Google Plus. Good. Google Plus is garbage. I used to use it. It was just another platform just to get my shit out there. It actually used to share right to it. Kind of like how Twitter, all my videos that get posted on YouTube shares right to Twitter. Did the same for Google Plus because it's tied to your Google account. Good. Google Plus is garbage. I don't know about their copyright claims being broken. That probably has nothing to do with it, but if it does, whatever. It's just dumb that I'm getting copyright claims for videos that are over a year old. You know, a lot of people used to get shit from Nintendo, and I have yet to get anything from Nintendo. I don't know why I'm getting issues with other games. I know it's the music is what's giving me issues. But Nintendo does not give a crap about me playing their games. Yeah, no, I saw that. I actually got onto YouTube just as it was coming back up. Well, I do know the main team that did Dead Rising 2 and onward, Blue Castle Games, they're gone. I heard they are gone now. I think Dead Rising 4 is the last. Which is fine. Perfect end. I have to beat it and we'll see how it ends. But if that happens, it's the end of it. That's fine with me. But I heard that Blue Castle Games is gone. That's fine, because honestly, I don't like... as much as Dead Rising 4 was fun, and it's a good game just to kill zombies, they changed up the direction to far too much for my liking. I miss the old days where you just go around in a time limit. With or without a difficulty mode, or whatever the fuck. They changed up a bunch for my liking. Not only did they change up Frank West's appearance, his voice actor, and everything else. One thing I didn't like about it. Game's good otherwise. It would be crazy, but I don't know if it would be good direction, honestly. It would become way more action oriented. This game is already a good RPG action game, but it's not... I don't think it needs to get that crazy action-y. I don't think it needs to get DMC action-y. We don't need that. Fast-paced, rather. Fast-paced action combat. I don't think that would suit Dead Rising well. It's more of a hack and slash, to be honest. I don't know. Then again, they take a lot of good games and they change it up in a poor direction. I mean, look what they did with the later Resident Evil games. And look what they did with Pokemon Sun and Moon. I mean, they changed up games way too much just to give a new try, and it just doesn't work out. Sun and Moon is garbage. It's a good game, just the way they changed it, just no. I missed battling gym leaders. It just felt so odd. So here we have the revelation that Frank West has been infected.
You're awake.
When and how it happened, we don't know.
Thank God.
Honestly, I don't. I'm just glad that it does happen because, like, it's more realistic that way. Like, you go through a whole game of a type of game where a character keeps getting mauled and yet nothing ever happens to him.
I collapsed.
But in this, Frank actually does get infected in some way.
No,
And that is the reason why he collapsed. It wasn't because of the stress of him seeing the helicopter crash. It was because he was infected. And that's how Isabella found out. Because he shouldn't have collapsed he shouldn't have collapsed regardless of seeing that crash. He didn't just... He gave up, yes, but he blacked out.
You must have gotten yourself infected somehow.
Him dropping to his knees was his giving up sign. Him blacking out was due to the infection.
The time between infection and zombification differs greatly from person to person.
And for your review.
You seem to have a very high level of resistance.
It's my fault for playing that far in before beating 3.
So what you're saying is that I get
probably
to spend
I did get zombie head
waiting
shortly,
for the
like 20,
inevitable.
30
Is that
minutes
it?
ago, probably.
You know, I'm not sure lucky is the word.
I love how it's
use.
only women. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I guess they did that intentionally, but it's only the female zombies that do it. And I love how I think they probably planned that.
The helicopter crashed.
Great voice acting.
No one's coming to help us now.
The helicopter crashed. That ass.
It's over for us. No matter what we do.
I love how Frank West looks so much younger in the new Dead Rising game, but Isabella looks old as fuck in 3. I guess that was before the major change in character design.
What if?
Honestly, I would have loved Frank West's appearance in 3. That would have been
infection?
very nice. The only Dead Rising game Frank isn't in.
If we could extract and administer
Technically, he's
a
not
large
in
dose of
2,
hormones
but
from the corpus allatum of an adult
off the
queen,
record is a what if.
it would potentially hinder the growth of the larva in your blood, retarding the zombification process.
Hang on a sec. I don't understand a word you just said. What are we supposed to do?
I'll need certain supplies to get this to work. And queens. As many as you can get your hands on.
Because even the commercial for that game made it out to seem like the events already happened.
Sounds
Commercial's like, why weren't you there, Frank?
Should be sitting around here
Or something like
waiting to
that.
die.
I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Why weren't you there, Frank? I don't know. Off the record is still by far one of the better Dead Rising games. Not as good as 1, Still better than 3 though. I love 3, but Dead Rising Off the Record is probably my favorite for co-op. 3 was really good for co-op, but Off the Record though by far has really great co-ops. Aside from its disconnection issues I used to suffer. I wonder if that's a thing still. Hopefully they fix Dead Rising 2 enough for when I play it, because I'm going to be adding it into my normal schedule eventually, because I already did Dead Rising 1, so next year will be Dead Rising 2. This normal schedule, though, Dead Rising franchise, will happen as well, so I'll be streaming it twice. Or 3 times. Depends on if I co-op it. Which I plan to. All but one survivor. I wonder... I don't even remember seeing her die in the notebook, but whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. She can, that survivor's been rescued prior. It's not like it matters. I just like to dwell on it. God damn, that's slow. I love when this music plays in 2. It's just a nice little callback. You don't hear it enough. But yeah, all the zombies are back. Can I get a B from that, please? Yes. Make that 6. Alright, so we gotta go and get me some things. Even though I could have gone to the supermarket right now, I really don't care. I like collecting them in order. There's really not much time to really worry about. Time is not really a factor any longer, so I'm good on that. I mean, there is a time limit, yes. Zombification. But honestly, without getting caught by the freaking army, are you really gonna run zombification out? It's really hard to do, in my opinion. The only way you're gonna really run zombification out is if you sit there and are an idiot and get caught by the army, and if you're bad at freaking breaking out of the army's hold, because then you're in the back of their helicopter and you're cuffed. It's I'd show that off, but it's a waste of time, and it literally does drain you a bit. No, I stole the blender. The blender I was about to mix shit with. I love how that blender is now unplugged. That very blender I was about to use. Ah! Get fucked. Good thing I'm about to head back to the safe room for an item because I'm about to run out of damn it. Oh, he's behind glass. I'm about to run out of
emergency
shit, you're breaking. This could get very bad for me. If I'm not careful, this can get pretty bad for me. Oh fuck. Get it. Ow. That machine gun, dude. Take. I love how it's already night again. That's how long Frank has been passed out. I caught that shit at noon. It is now night. Developing fluid. Or coffee filter, rather. Where's my man hammock? For TK. Because, you know, TK needs a XL man hammock. Or whatever it was. God knows what the purpose of overtime mode to collect all those items in 2 was. There was no Zombrex that you need, or there was no creating of Zombrex in that. I know it's just to give TK the items or whatever to save the girl. But it felt so dumb. It just felt dumb. Gimme. This is really annoying without a freaking actual good weapon here. Knife is good, but man, does it break fast if because these guys take like so much hits. It's good to have a... Oh fuck, I forgot to grab the Mega Buster. Shit, forget it. Do I need it? Nah. Hi. Oh! Fuck. Oh, fuck! Ow. You guys! Oh god. Hi. Yeah, it would have been nice to have it. God damn it. That was close. That's what happens when you don't have a weapon. And health. Mega Buster would have been nice. Is it needed? No. Here's the helicopter conveniently crashing into the clock tower that conveniently has a underground path. Probably the worst part of this game. That and the first, like, the first phase of the final boss are probably the 2 worst parts in this entire fucking game. Other than that, this game is fucking good. It's like godly. It doesn't look like that clock tower would lead anywhere.
Even if this thing leads out of here, I doubt these zombies would just let us walk right through.
It just feels weird. It just looks like it doesn't lead anywhere, but it does. Alright, time to go to the food court. Ah! Go away. That was a great save, by the way. Yes, yes it was. I was actually not expecting to get out of that. Because if they were there by the orange juice stand, I would have died. Well, they would have captured me. I was lucky to have that one OJ on me. Because if I didn't have that orange juice on me that saved me, I would have been fucked. That and they weren't there. I was prepared to go out swinging, but they take 2 swings per kill, and there's 2 or 3 of them. Oh fuck, hello. They would have overpowered me. You wanna go, machine? Hi. Perfume bottle. I don't think there's one here. I don't believe so. I just wanted to come in here to get health. That's my initial reasoning. Huh! No, I know the camp stove is developing solution. Ah, yes. What were you eating me? I don't believe there's anything in here. You're wrong, I don't. It's weird that I don't... I know a lot, I know their locations. I just don't know if there's anything in the food court. Besides drinks. I think that was my only reasoning to come here. Yes, I believe so. Because I know there's one in the food court, or fucking supermarket. There's one here. There's a couple here. There's one in the entrance. Where? You're here, aren't you? I thought there was one in here. Maybe it's another store. Maybe it's the one upstairs. Of course, now I'm rushing it. That's why I'm being fidgety. That's why I know this water. Gotcha! I knew there was a magnifying glass was here. I knew that. Did you find me? Did you find me now? Sean's food. Sports high entrance. Cam's camera. Paradise. Damn it. Thought so. Estelle's Fine Lady Cosmetics entrance. Okay. So there's the entrance and the Paradise. That's fine. I have to go back to Paradise anyway. Shit. It's normally why I collect them in order, because I don't go off of just knowing where I know they are, because I know where they all are. I just like to take them in order, follow the arrows. Excuse me, my brain's not working today because of headaches. I completely bypassed the camera one. Don't know why. I should have gotten this one already. Yeah. This was the store I was thinking of. Where is it? There it is. Where are you leading me? Camp stove is below me. First aid kit is in the freaking other area. Oh. Nope. Sure. Son of a bitch. Are you sure? You sure nothing's here? Nothing to report. Ah. Yeah. Nothing to report. Get him. Get him. Get him. Yeah. Go away. No one wants you. Hi. I saw you. I saw you. Oh, yeah, hello. Hi. Really wish I didn't forget my Mega Buster because that would have been nice. Just nice to have, that's all. That's my orange juice! Mine! 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 I've gotten away, bitch. Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah! I got away. Motherfucker. You can't follow me into the girls' washroom. That is law. That is law. The way of things. I'm gonna save. And then I gotta go and hand these in. I have enough bees. I just need a few more. Maybe 10. I do have one more item to get, then I gotta hand them in to Isabella, and then I gotta wait for the zombies to return. So I can go and collect more bees. But I got my trusty katana, so I can go and fight any bitches that are at the freaking supermarket, because it's full of them. Bzz, bzz. just a running motorcycle. I love that that motorcycle is still there. Hi. Are you sure I went this way? You sure? Your buddies are all being slain. Oh my god, didn't I tell you this place is full of them? No. Give me.
Requesting emergency backup. Requesting emergency backup.
Bye-bye. Fuck off. Oh my god.
Requesting emergency backup. Don't let him get away.
Let me get away. Drink, 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 drink. Ooh, there's some dirty ass windows. Sean, you need to clean that. Oh wait, you're dead. Whee! Woo! That's a trophy. Launching yourself on a motorcycle. Can't take me alive, fucker! I've died to that before. Running into a wall. I have died that way before. You'll never find me up here because you guys don't seem to ever think about looking here, huh? You don't think about that. You don't think about looking up here, do you? This is how Zombrex was made. All the items I just got, including the 10 queens that I'm going to be collecting, is how she created the first dose of Zombrex. Which later becomes Zombrex in the
Have
future.
you ever made it before, or is it just a theory?
When I was working in the medical lab, my brother asked me to research a method of suppressing the parasite. Of course, back then, we didn't extract the hormones directly. We synthesized them in the lab.
So, he was looking to protect himself from his own terrorist scheme. He wanted
Gotta
a
have
way
a
out,
backup.
is that it?
I don't know.
Gotta have a backup.
I know he didn't bring the drug with him here. I have no idea what he intended to use it for. You think I'm just making excuses?
Nick Ramos is immune, let that sink in.
Carlito kept things from me.
Ticking zombie
if
time
this,
bombs.
Even if you do manage to make this drug, it won't completely cure me. Will it?
No.
I'm afraid not. When the effect wears off, the parasite will develop as it normally would, continuing the zombification process.
Yes, he is an experiment. So was that other guy.
Fat lot of good that does me.
The freaking army dude, or whatever, that you fight. Nick's friend.
Well, it's the only hope I've got now.
That's also what it was used for.
This is
He
all
was
I
one
need
of
as far
many.
as
He was
supplies
one
are
of the many
concerned.
orphans that
Now all we
Carlito
need are some queens.
planted around the world
Yeah,
to spread the entire zombification throughout
Listen.
the entire world.
just how long do you suppose your drug will prevent me from turning into a walking corpse?
During my research, I was never able to conduct proper clinical studies. To a certain extent, the period of effectiveness depends
He's also
on
an
each
orphan of
patient's
Santa Cabeza,
physiology.
their hometown.
It could be a year, maybe only a week. There's no way to tell for sure.
Fantastic. So, I'll be a walking zombie time bomb.
You and all the other children.
A time bomb?
What?
Oh, it now clicks.
Once the drug's development was complete, Carlito poured his energy into starting an NPO dedicated to helping war orphans. We had
Nick
50
Ramos is one of
doses
them.
the drug prepared. Not long after that, the NPO managed to find homes for a large group of children. Want to guess just how many?
I'm curious if you can actually spot his name in this list.
Oh my god.
Oh, it goes way too fast for me. One in each state.
Are you saying he infected these kids and then gave them your drug?
At least.
That he made 50 little ticking time bombs?
I don't know. I just don't know. It is possible, though.
Look at this. New York, DC, LA.
Okay, maybe not.
These kids are spread all over the country. If your theory is right, the entire country could be crawling with zombies by now.
Bum bum bum.
I don't know what's worse.
I wonder if they planned that far ahead. They probably did.
This.
Yeah, Chicago.
Well, what we need to do right now is prepare the hormone.
Wait, did it
You
say
take
Chicago instead of Illinois? Or just name off major cities instead? A one. Yeah. Get on with it. Two. Ah, was it? I mean, that makes sense. It is, what, the most biggest city in Illinois? That makes sense. It's a metropolis. What a better place to place an orphaned, infected child. Well, if he got shot, that means it's over for him and he's no longer able to infect people. Unless the queen got out and then it started infecting people that way. But what a better way to... What's a good spot to place a zombie in Illinois than one of the biggest metropolises in the world? Give me your knife. Give me. Get me. I said I want the knife. The life of the zombie ends with the knife. Go away. I am not! God dang it, I didn't do that. Ah. Why are they all dead out here, motherfucker? Fuck you. I already got you, you damn helicopter achievement. I don't need it. At this point, you serve as experience that I don't even need. Ow. You have good aim there, sir. You're just a waste of time. And you're really annoying to get, because you gotta shoot the dang tail router. Blah. Blah. front door. Oh look, my blender came back. Hi. Oh, did I just break your cash register? I'm sorry. I am not. I don't want plates. I want the bee. I want the bee, not the plates. If I'm gonna kill things with, you know, that's funny. I killed the first time when I first played this game, the first time I killed Carlito was with plates. He used to be such a hard boss fight for me. I mean, that makes sense because I never played the game before prior to that, and I didn't know what I was doing. And I was like level probably like 2 or 3 or whatever level I was at that time after rescuing a couple people and fighting off zombies in the intro or whatever. I was like level maybe 3 or 5 at best. And I was having a hard time with Carlito, and I beat him with plates. I didn't even know you can get up to him at that time. Good old times. Wow, we already got 2 Bs. Nice. Normally this takes a while if you're going for conventional Bs the conventional way of, you know, just looking for zombies that actually have a bee on them. But what I like to do is save some queen bees from before overtime mode begins and hold on to them as long as possible if you don't use them. And then collect them as you go, just like I did, and you'll have at least a good 6 or 7 of them. And then by the time overtime mode starts and you begin collecting the hormones, you only need like maybe 4 more. How many did I have? Like 5? 6? I will clip people. Watch you shatter. That wasn't off Intro. That wasn't off Carlito. That was off Adam, I believe. Adam the Clown or the Final Boss. I don't even know. I don't think it was the Final Boss because I know you saw me beat him that first time, so I don't think it was not that day. It was different. It was not even. I was not even at the final boss. That was, yeah, that was Adam. I believe that was Adam the Clown. I broke that controller on. And that memory though. This is all back from 06. 06, 07. Jesus. Oh, look at that. I'm getting very lucky tonight. Alright, well, we got our bees. We can go. I'm out of here. I don't even need these nectar. Besides just healing for no reason, because I'm at the end now. I don't even need health. I just need to watch mine and make sure I don't get too far down. Because once I give her this Zombrex, it's it. Or this queen, these queens, it's done. I'm at the end. Then it's the final fight with Brock. I mean, yeah, I still got to go through the cave, but the cave is not even that hard. It's just it's just an annoying process. That's all. Honestly, the cave, while it's necessary to get out of here and it makes sense, they kind of could have just do without, because that part's kind of dumb. But it's the final countdown. Yeah, this is it. Dead Rising 1 is complete. Once I give her this, I go through the cave, and then it's the final fight with Brock. And then it's the struggle to fucking beat him because I'm bad at melee moves. And all I really do is jump kick him. Jump kick him or lariat, but lariat's not great because it tires you out and it's why. Jump kicking him, roundhouse kicking him. To be honest, my favorite moves to use against him is the jump kick and roundhouse kicks. Let me see if I can learn some quick moves here before I go into this. So there's jump kick, which I know. There's the roundhouse kick, which is press square at the exact moment you contact the ground. There's the somersault kick, which is you hit square immediately as you jump. So those are the best moves to use on him. Watch out for his onyx. Oh shit, you're right. So I just gotta remember to hit square as I land and hit square immediately as I jump. Why do you need 10 exactly? How do you know that that is enough? Oh, yeah. Oh, I gave her more than I thought. Well, there you go. There you go. I have one extra. See? And that's fast. I completed overtime mode fast, so that's good. Only about 2 hours of this because my last.
Me with that, huh?
I have to render a video together, but the first half of this was probably about 30
Doc.
minutes before frame
Let's
drops
get this
were giving
over
me
with.
issues. Which they seem to be giving me issues here, but I'm only at 8.6% with 31 dropped frames apparently. But they don't seem to be actually doing anything, so whatever. Yeah, shoot me right through my Mega Man armor. Right through my
At
armor.
least I won't have to worry about turning into one of them for a while.
You never will. You live strong and become a weird young 20-year-old,
Okay.
50-year-old man.
Next on the agenda,
Yet you look more in shape,
figure out a
younger,
way to get the hell out of here.
and a lot more of a not a character I like.
While I was isolating the
before.
hormone, I managed to identify a pheromone that suppresses
You don't
the
cover
attack
wars anymore,
instinct
Frank.
in adult parasites. In other words, the zombies don't like the way it smells. If you give me a little more time,
Ew, nasty.
I should be able to produce some of this
That's some
pheromone.
stanky leg.
They think it smells bad?
So dumb.
You think we could use something like that to keep them away from us? We could just walk right past them and get out of here.
In theory, yes. Either way, it's certainly better than
There was a
nothing.
cave. Outside, where the helicopter crashed. It was packed with zombies. I mean, shoulder to shoulder. But it may lead somewhere outside. If it works,
We're gonna have to fight a dude on a tank.
anti-zombie perfume.
That's no problem, because
Could
we got
keep
your
us
zombie
safe in that
perfume.
cave. What do you say? You ready to get the hell out of here?
And fuck. Make a bunch of babies.
There won't be enough of this pheromone to waste it on experiments.
And then you become a cranky
We'll only
bitch.
have enough to use it once.
Whatever you say.
Even your involvement in Case West was questionable. Because you always work for the wrong damn crowd. I wouldn't be surprised if you're working for the people in 4.
My God. There are so many. Where on earth could this lead?
I don't know. But considering how many of them keep pouring out of here, it must be connected to something. Isabella, look. Any other way out of here is guarded by the military.
Just how much time fucking passes through these cutscenes? It's already
If we're gonna
day.
get out of here and put a stop to Carlito's plan, we've got to go in there.
Frank is running on 5
It's the
days and no
only
sleep,
way.
by the way. What a man.
It's not like we're unarmed. We got your smelly perfume, don't we?
We got your smelly perfume. No wonder the guys don't like you.
I wouldn't be alive right now if your shot hadn't worked.
You don't know that. Get 24 hours.
Perfume's gonna work too.
12 hours.
I know it.
No, 24. Yeah, a day. It's 24 hours. Couldn't have been a day already
Alright.
since you took that shot.
Let's go.
That would mean you need another. It's 24 hours. Because each, you take 2 per day. 12 hours per shot. That means you already took 1 to take off the 12. Now's your time to waste every fucking thing you have, because once you get beyond this point, there's no weapons. Oh my god! Alright. Useless load screen for some reason. Very quick load screen. God dang it, Isabella. I like it better when I carry you. I don't know why I don't. You're not even holding my hand. How are you holding my hand with that thing in your hand, to be honest? It's better that... The part is better when you actually hold her. Carry her. That's the problem. Oh, God. Motherfucker! I want... Yeah, I really, really want that. That's gonna beat Brock. I'm gonna stuff that right in his pie hole. Fucker. Motherfucker! Come here. Get... Fuck off me. Isabella, please. That's your new last name. It's not Keys, it's Please. You just... Come on. Mother of God! God damn you, Isabella! You're locking for no reason. Am I running too fast? Like, seriously.
Are you sure this was a good idea?
Where else? What else are you gonna do?
It's here too. If we can get that gate open,
You take out the leader, then the army is no longer like out of commander. Then the whole world can know of the plot to cover it up, and then you're safe to leave. Honestly, which makes no sense. Even with the army leader gone, the army should chase your ass still.
Once we're out,
But still,
let's see if we can't
point
steal
stand.
ourselves that set of
Then you
wheels.
no longer have a cover-up story with the army gone.
Right.
Whatever it is you're doing there. Alright. No! No! Come down here! This is the best part, and it doesn't even last that long. Seriously, should have done this throughout the entire freaking cave. How much faster that would have been? Seriously. I don't know why he's doing it here, like at the end of the damn cave. Oh, I think we're just gonna have you carry me from now on for the next couple seconds. Because, you know, immediately once we get to the freaking Jeep, it's cutscene boss fight. You know, best ever. Really, what's the point? At least I don't have to worry about holding your hand for this, but seriously. I'm at the end. Like, there's no point. Honestly. Alright guys, this is it. It's time to fight Brock. Yay. The best boss fight in the game. By the way, if I die to Brock, I gotta do this entire fight over and over and over again. The amount of times I had to fight this guy the first time was thrilling. God knows we want a freaking annoying-ass tank battle. At least it's rapid fire. Just shoot the tank. It literally damages as you shoot it. Take out its freaking sentry turrets and its missiles and you're good to go. Just hold down square and you're fine. I think I timed this once. This literally is like a freaking 10-minute fight. 5-10 minute fight. Then again, I feel like it's going a lot faster. What sweet spot that I'm hitting? I still don't normally know if there's like a sweet spot that I'm supposed to be exactly hitting. But I'm just hitting all over the place because of the freaking moving. Not a 5-minute fight. Maybe my Let's Play. I feel like it's doing much damage when I'm hitting the buttons. Odd. Maybe it's just me. He's already half dead. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. You can shoot all you want, Brock. Oh god. Stop that. Stop it. I missed one. Can't really be missing one like that. Luckily for me, I have, like, a lot of health. If one missile doesn't even take off a health bar. Oh, fuck. Oh. A stupid freaking machine gun is taking out a tank. A freaking automatic weapon. A railgun. Taking out a tank. Oh! Jesus! Aw. almost a perfect rock freaking tank fight. Ow. 2 missiles. 2 missiles and didn't even bring me down a bar. Wow. It takes 3 shots to bring me down 1 health bar. Maybe not always, but still. Alrighty. Oh yeah. Good Capcom. That was a great fight. Good job, Capcom. Totally your best work.
These automated machines are no use at all on the battlefield.
Really?
Switch to manual control.
Really? Have you covered wars? I don't think so, asshole. Because, you know, in a zombie apocalypse, a tank would be a really good for it.
Aim main cannon.
Who are you talking to? Who's in there with you?
Shit.
Oh,
Well, what
manual
have we
control.
here? Where were you hiding when my men mopped up the mall?
I wasn't. I was killing them. I was killing all your men.
On a mission in which the number of targets is unclear, it's difficult to ensure absolute thoroughness.
Cigar's not even lit now.
Huh.
It's a fat cigar.
You have
It's not even smoking a cigar.
imagination.
It's a blunt.
That's what drives you in your quest to run. Your quest to hide. As prey, you and your kind are much more stubborn than the zombies.
How much do you know about the zombies?
I commanded the Santa Cabeza cleanup operation. If we had fulfilled our mission then, we wouldn't be needed here now to take care of this incident.
That's all it was to you, huh? A mission. What about those innocent people who had to pay for sins committed by our government
Our
and its
mistakes
inhuman
have
research?
not begun with this operation. Humanity has proven itself to be quite adept at making mistakes. Ha! Hell, it's the only thing we truly excel at. Well then, I'd say this mission isn't quite over yet. Don't you agree?
Frank, you got balls. Going up against an army leader. You have balls. Some dude who knows how to actually fight. Boom! You have balls, friend. This dude can snap your neck. That's a move I hate. That's a move I fucking hate. Time to die. Oh, fuck me.
I'm just getting started. Get ready to meet your maker.
Is that all the strength?
I hate all the camera changes. Me up.
Stop holding back.
God damn it, I'm trade blow for blow for that.
I'm just getting started.
Camera. I didn't ask that. Oh, come on. I'm not even doing very good against it. Great. Ah. What? Are you fucking serious? Let go!
I'm just getting started.
Yep. Cracked my neck. Told you I'm bad at his fight. He's not hard. I'm just bad at his fight. I'm not good at the timing of when to hit him. Never was good at timing. He is a dick. Yes, he is. I took too many blows for blows with him there. I should have been more careful. He's just a fucking asshole. Like, I'm sure people can make him look like a joke. I'm not one of them. And I'm not good at pulling off the moves. I'm sure there's better moves to use on him. L3, then press X, L3, then square. I don't even know. I probably could do that on him. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if disembowel works on this guy. All I know is the Wii version it does because you get a command to do it. I doubt it, so. Yay. Yay! If I get annoyed by this, I'm cheating again. I really should look up. I get very happy when I do it the way I do. He's not good at his fight, I'll tell you that right now. He's not hard at all. He's not. Trust me, I've had much harder fights than this. Close there, sir. Yes, by far he is the hardest Dead Rising boss. Give him that. Out of all the Dead Rising games, he is by far the hardest boss ever. I have yet to see what Dead Rising 4 may have to offer, but 4 doesn't seem to have anything, so that's out the window. So anything from 1, 2, and off the record in 3, and even Case West and Case Zero. He is by far the hardest boss in any of the bosses you encounter in any of those games. And it is a pleasure to fucking pulverize him in freaking 5 and 7 Day Survivor, because you can actually use a weapon on him. And I just shoot him with the Mega Buster. It is glorious. Fuck fighting him fair in that mode. If you're gonna be going for 5 and 7 Day Survivor and you're gonna fight Brock fair, good luck. It's not worth it. It's not worth leaving your console on for almost freaking 14 hours straight just to have Brock murder your ass. Looks like I am damaging the front part of the tank there, so that might be the sweet spots. How long have I been playing this game? I'm surprised I'm now picking it up. One of his lights is not blinking on that side. I never... that doesn't seem obvious to me, I'm sorry. Shoot the light, blinky lights? That doesn't seem like a thing that should be a super fun. That just doesn't seem obvious. Most boss fights are a little more obvious than that. Some boss fights in games will be like, clearly that's the weak spot. This boss fight, you're not gonna think Dave does. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't think I've ever realized the lights go out if you shoot them. So yeah, that is definitely something to hit. I wonder what actually happens if you get them all weak and beside you. I don't know. By the time you destroy them, he's already on the verge of death. This phase. So, I don't know if anything happens if you actually take them out. Could be wrong, but that is definitely his sweet spots. Yay! Something I figured out.
Get ready to meet your maker.
Again?
This
What? Come down here. That was poor timing on my part.
Get ready to meet your maker. Is that all straight?
God damn, he's fucking me up. Wow, he is royally fucking me up. I'm trying doing other things, that's why. I'm not even trying at this point. Kind of learning, actually. Ah! That is it. I knew I can get an opening with one of his attacks. I've done that before. But I normally just go in and go ham on him. I knew about that, so it's not like I didn't. I just don't oftenly do it. I normally just go in ham on him. Fuck you, Brock! Alright, fine. That's slow. I mean, it's a little faster than doing it the way I normally do it. I'll do that from now on. I knew about that. I just never did it. That is how you trivialize Brock. Besides cheesing him. I knew about that. Thank you. Because I was always wondering, when I first played this, like the first few times I've beaten him, I was like, how am I getting full-on hits in him? Like, I realized this with the last couple times I played this. I'm like, okay, so he does do a shoulder charge. It leaves him open. I just never went for it. So I guess all the times I've beaten him outside of that was luck, then. More or less. Because I would kick him and beat him down because it's chip damage that you tank him with. He only takes about maybe three hits at most then. Takes about 3 hits when you hit him for full damage. That's my first time beating him with the actual tactic. So I learned something new. His fucking glowies are the sweet spot, and it takes about 3 hits to kill him when he leaves himself open. I now know how to consistently do that now. I didn't know how to consistently get him to do that. I knew about it. I knew I could hit him for full damage. I just didn't know how to consistently get him to do it. I now know. I think now that makes Brock easy. He's not even that hard to begin with. And that's Dead Rising 1. Sadly, I wasted a lot of time. I have enough time to hopefully beat Parasite Eve. Tomorrow will be Parasite Eve. And if I have enough time, I may start Case 0. We'll see. But when I start my stream up, when I start my Dead Rising streams up again, we're starting with Case 0 for that, and we're moving on to Dead Rising 2 for my normal streams. Whenever I put Dead Rising back into my streams, because I already did one for one day because I was bored and I beat the game then as well. So it's technically my 3rd time doing Dead Rising for a series of recordings, whether it was 1 was on YouTube and 2 were streamed. Either way, they're all on YouTube. God, I love this song. I should download it. It's such a good song for Dead Rising. It's 3 games beaten. That's fine with me. If I can get through Parasite Eve, then 4 games for each October is perfect for me. Adding in Silent Hill would have been, or Resident Evil would have been a little annoying to me. For next year, I gotta look into some sequels. Resident Evil is definitely gonna be in for next year. And if I'm going to do Silent Hill, I believe 2 is on the PS2, if I recall. If that's the case, then I gotta buy that. And bust out my PS2. Prepare for some shitty quality, though, because that does not look great, even upscale. But it works. And that's the reason I bought a whole new PS2, so I can stream from it. Because my PS2 is garbage. My PS2 is garbage. It works. It just takes like 5 minutes to load. And it doesn't load up normally. I have to load it up through the memory card. It's weird. Woo! Dead Rising 1B. I know I took a long break. Only because work has been busy as fuck. And I've been having a lot of headaches. And then I had a stiff neck yesterday and lack of sleep for the past couple days. Work has been exhausting. I've been working for about 12 hours every day at work. If you want to count because I get off normally at work at 3:30. I've been getting off around 5:30, and occasionally a couple of the days I was getting off at around 5:50, so almost 6 o'clock. If you want to count those 2 extra half hours as well, because at 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, I'm working about 12 hours a day. So can't wait to see that check this week. That check this Friday is going to be glorious. I'm calling about $1,000 if anything. Considering I'm getting paid every 2 weeks, plus at $13.40 an hour, and I was making about $500 for 6 days for 1 week, I'm probably going to be making a little over $1,000. That is glorious. Woo! Yeah, and if you didn't get caught by the army like I didn't, even though I already have it, you would be getting the Mega Man, the Mega Man parts. Frank West managed to escape the town of Willamette with the information pertinent to the incident under his belt. Not only that, unlimited mode is open now. The news caused a fervor throughout the world, leading to the U.S. government to admit to at least partial culpability. However, no connection to the Willamette incident was acknowledged, and the events that occurred there was deemed the work of a fringe terrorist group. Back under the rug it goes. The people of the world as could be expected from the modern culture of news saturation. Soon let the Willamette incident fade from their minds. The authenticity of Carlito's chilling plan to utilize the orphans as pawns is yet to be confirmed or proven false. Oh no, it's true. And yet he complained. His belly was not full. Oh, that whole thing about the orphans is true. I mean, look at Nick Ramos. He's one of them. And so was that other guy, his friend, that you fight. He's another experiment. Yet I think Nick Ramos is the only immune one. I could be wrong. They could all be immune, which would make sense to be ticking time bombs that would not technically go under. Unless it's kind of like a Walking Dead thing where once they die, even if the zombie apocalypse ends, and if they die, they can kickstart it again. Hence the name The Walking Dead, because The Walking Dead doesn't really refer to the zombies, it refers to the survivors. They're all infected, every single survivor throughout the entirety of The Walking Dead. So even if the zombie apocalypse ends and they survive it, and they die, they'll become a zombie. They cannot be cured. To my knowledge. I have not read the comic further where it left off, or whatever, where I left off, which I haven't even been following the show because of how honestly, the show has kind of just lost me. But, like, if anything like that, then people like Nick Ramos and all the other orphans who are, like, immune infected, if they die, they might re-kickstart the zombie apocalypse. I don't think Dead Rising will go so far as to make a game to where you see what it's like when the infection's dead, because it wouldn't be Dead Rising. Or maybe they would make a game where it's got some, like, maybe 7 years, 10 years of peace, and then out of nowhere the zombie apocalypse starts again and you see it happen. But I don't think so. I think 4 might be it. If anything, 5 might be a possibility, but I could be wrong. I don't think 4 received well enough. Hell, I don't even know. A lot of people seem to dislike 3, but 3 is a really good game. But 4 did not receive well enough, so I doubt they're going to be making a sequel to that. which I can understand. 4 is enough, honestly. Usually once you start making anything past 4 to 5 games, it starts to get ridiculous. I mean, look at Final Fantasy, look at Resident Evil. They're all starting to kind of just... While they may have a good gem somewhere along those high numbers, but it starts to fall apart around that era. I mean, look what's happening to Pokemon. Pokemon's good, but it's starting to knock off here because it's starting to it's just becoming repetitive. It's not doing anything new, and when it does do something new, people don't like it. Sun and Moon. That's why knockoffs exist. To change up the formula, to add some new things.
Mommy, what was that noise?
So that's why I'm feeling like if this is the final Devil May Cry game, would be a good stopping point as well, because there's already a lot of those. We don't need. I honestly don't think 5 needs to happen, but it is.
Frogs don't sound like that. Mommy, I'm bored.
And if they continue it past that, they shouldn't. It's good.
Please be a good girl and keep
Same thing
your
with
eyes
the
closed like I
reboot.
told
The reboot
you.
just doesn't need another one.
Okay, sweetie.
I just think it was a fun test drive. But Dead Rising 4 I think is good where it is. I don't think they need another one. It's a great franchise. They made 2 standalones and a freaking what if game because people wanted Frank West. Which didn't even need to happen. But it did. And this cutscene is like typical horror in a nutshell. Kid and their mom driving down the middle of nowhere, gets hit by a freaking drunk driver or some dude irresponsible at the wheel who became a zombie.
Mommy?
Her car won't start.
Mommy, wake up! Wake up!
Typical
Wake
horror
up!
scenario.
Mommy!
But I'm gonna get off for the night. It's already 9. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, this is going on for... It's about 3 hours now. Because the first half was about 40 minutes or so. There wasn't really much going on in the first half anyway. It was just me waiting for the time to tick down for the helicopter to come and get me.
Mommy!
But we're gonna get off for the night. I got a headache. I also need to just go lay down, sleep. I got work. When I get home, though, depending on what time I get home, I'm probably gonna work till like 5:30, 5. I'll probably get home around close to 6. I'm gonna stream Silent Hill for a few hours. Not Silent Hill. Parasite Eve for a few hours. See how far I can get. The next couple of days is gonna be Parasite Eve until I beat it. If I have time, I will do Case Zero. That way, for next year, I can just kick right into 2. And then, if I have a chance to add Dead Rising into my stream schedule after I beat something that doesn't have a sequel to it, then I will. Maybe after I beat Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, we'll see. Or maybe before that. Maybe we'll add it in after I do Final Fantasy 14, which is going to be after I do World of Warcraft. I might add in Final Fantasy 14. A few people have actually been requesting me to do that. So you know what? I'll look into it. I'll decide on if the money is worth it. Either way, have a good night, everybody. Thank you for joining, Zero. Let's see, who is... Let's go raid Tyrus Bane. And he's playing a game I'm not a big fan of. But let's go raid. It's been a while since I've raided him. He hasn't been on. He's playing Call of Duty right now. Let's go raid Tyrus Bane. Say what's up, everybody. All one of you. Oh, Zero, you left. Oh, whatever. Have a good night, everybody.